All right, we're here with Captain of McGlovin, Joey Sakal. How you doing, Joey?
I'm great. I'm great. How's it going, guys?
Chilly, chilly. Honestly, your team logo is probably one of my favorites. It's dope.
I
It's
thought you
dope.
said Shanghai was your favorite.
No, Shanghai was definitely my favorite. This is up there. One of. But like the design with from the movie is great. It's great.
I wonder who helped me pick it.
Yeah. It's truly. But
Before
yes,
we, yeah,
good.
before we hop in here, do you want to kind of quickly give us a run through of your team, and then we'll kind of hop in after you?
You want me to start right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
By the way, I need a better introduction. I'm the reigning defending champ, bro. What is that?
Facts, by the way.
We're the reigning
Congratulations.
defending champ. From
Restart
the
the
sixth,
video. Restart the video.
from the sixth seed to the winner. So that was pretty crazy to watch. The Mark Cohen killer, as we call you.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Legit. Okay. So I'm gonna run through the lineup. Um. So obviously, you guys know I made a lot of trades. I kind of went top heavy essentially. A lot of big bats in the top of the lineup, and then pretty solid guys throughout the rest of the lineup. Going through the lineup, I'm hitting number one. I'm really an on base guy, right? Ray Sakal. He's also pretty much an on base guy. You could look through his on base percentage. Gets on a lot and has hits per pop. And obviously number three, my opinion, the best hitter in the game, Joey Batesh. Interesting fact: last year, versed him, I pitched 11 at bats. I walked him 8 times. I was not interested in versing him. So I literally just said I'm not even gonna verse him this year. He's gonna be on my team. In my best hitter in the league. Then Cammy Mallow, we all know his pop. Number one, I think he's the best cleanup hitter in the game. We all know him from the World Series last year, but he has incredible pop. So if either one of the three guys or two of the three guys in the top three get on base, I'm sure Kemi's gonna lock us in. Um, then Michael Chicalo, he really hits for contact. So I think putting him in the five spot is literally the best position because even if it's 1 out or 2 outs, we pretty much have speed at 1 through 4 in the lineup. So I think we'll score on a single. Irving Seton, very underrated player. He, in my opinion, he probably should have got Rookie of the Year, but that's a whole different conversation. He hit close to towards the end of the season, he fell off a little. I think he was hitting at 600 pretty much all year, if that's correct.
Yeah.
Stanley Salem, I played with him 2 years ago on the Stars. He's a great lefty for power. Honestly, he's one of the best first baseman gloves in the game. We're gonna get to the field, but I really like his glove at first base. Hits for power. Big lefty bat in the lineup. Harry Chaz. He's literally a contact hitter. That's what we need at the end of the lineup. Motion at home also. Um, I versed him last year a couple of times. Hit some balls up the middle. Did pretty well. Salmiz Nissim I versed him the World Series. He had a couple of big hits for them, for the Aldis team. And Salmiz, I haven't really seen him play, but honestly, anyone on my team is always going to play well. So I'm excited for that.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll jump in here on the lineup side of things. I think that it's not a secret that the strength of this team is obviously the lineup. This 1 through 5, 1 through 6 matches the best 1 through 6 in the league. So I think that the game plan for this team should at this point be put up as many runs as we can. Just because when I look at the other side of the field, I'm not super in love with it, but I do think that the lineup alone is fantastic.
I agree. That's a good take. Yeah, I mean, you got the two reigning champs, Sakal brothers, back to back. Just as they won last year, and you're adding Joey Batesh, who's probably the best center fielder in our league, if you consider Sasson's playing short, obviously. So then it's a great core three. Then you have World Series MVP Kenny Malla right in the mix, right behind them. I mean, they're doing great. Um,
Yeah.
I like the team a lot, Morty. I just don't like some of the positions. I don't know. I feel like there's some guys here that are not in their usual positions that I'm used to seeing them in. I don't know, like Michael Shikala to me is the best catch I've ever seen. Why is he in left field? Then I see Harry Chaz. Harry Chaz is a good pitcher. Why is he at third base? I don't know. And then I don't know. He could also play first base. I don't know if he could play third base. That might be a stretch, but maybe Joey knows something we don't. I don't know.
Part of my strategy of picking a team is picking athletic people. So meaning if I have someone not playing left field the way I want it, I could just throw people around, then they'll go. So Michael Shikala essentially could be the catcher, but if we don't need a catcher and my left fielder or right fielder is not performing well, that's why I'm going to throw them in the outfield. Also Harry. If my first baseman's not playing well, I know Harry could be the utility guy. A lot of guys essentially play every position. Like, for example, me, I'm not really a shortstop, but as you know, I'm a big utility guy all over the field. Michael Shikala also, Kemi Mala plays all over the field. Harry Chaz, Irving Stanton, Stanley also could play catcher. So it's really what we're looking at is not really a set lineup, not set field, simply because a lot of people just play everywhere.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
think
mix
that-
of utility guys.
I think that there are a lot of winners on this team. Sakals, plural. Kemi Stanley, I think. I don't remember 100%, but I'm just looking at a lot of winners here. I just can't get over the fact that, well, like right off the bat, you traded your left fielder for a catcher and then are now playing that catcher in left field. So there's just so many things here that just don't make any sense to me. You have a pitcher playing third, you have a catcher playing left, you have a first baseman playing right. There's so many things that I just don't love about this defense. But like I said before, the 1 through 4, Joey to Ray to Joey to Kemi, you have a lot of Joeys, 2 Joeys. But I just think that the lineup is deep. I like Harry Chaz. If Harry Chaz is your 8 hitter, you're doing something right in terms of your lineup. I just think that the defense is what might hold you back. You have Ray on the mound who's going to throw strikes, which means that balls are going to get put in play. So I'm just curious to see how this plays. I know you've never played short before in this league, so like even off the rip, you have another pitcher playing shortstop. It's all so weird. I don't know if I like this defense, but I do like the lineup.
Yeah, I agree with you. Really, I think that's really well summarized. That the defense is questionable. I mean, you have guys that can play defense, but it's just a question of in the position they're set right now, is it best? Even Joey, like even yourself, I've never seen you play shortstop. Do you have experience playing shortstop?
Yes, I actually did play in high school, but yet again, I never had experience playing any position professionally, I guess. Never had experience being a pitcher. Never had experience playing center field, but it worked out, right?
All right, yeah, you're gonna try. All right, I respect it. One thing I could tell you is these are all vibes. This team is vibes.
This is going to be one of those fun teams.
Yeah,
part
we were
of
saying
winning,
earlier we
part
wanna
of
add
winning, having a winning team, is vibes. On a
100%.
Sunday morning in March, that people don't want to go play baseball when people are coming with a smile versus a frown. That team is the team with the smile is probably going to win that game,
100%.
no matter how much talent you have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip my grades here, and then I'll
Go ahead.
pass it back over to you, Joey. But I think in terms of the offense, I like this offense a lot. This is like an 8.5 for me in terms of the offense.
Wow.
Yeah, this is good. The offense is like really good. It's just the defense. This is likely going to be my lowest rated defense, just because of everything that I've mentioned previously. I'm gonna get, just to make sure that it is the lowest ranked one, I'm gonna make sure that I do one that I think is the lowest number so far that I've said at 4.9 out of 10. But this is just like, what am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. And I hope that you know more than me here, but I don't know. I see you guys are going to score a lot of runs, but I see you guys giving up a lot of runs too. So I'm curious to see what happens. I hope that you're right and everything here works the way you want it to, and that you win again. I like Joey Sakala and teams. I think they're a lot of fun. So I hope that you do win games.
Well said. Well said. I'll just jump straight into my grades. Offense, I'm going to give you an 8.2. I do think you guys are one of the strongest. I don't think you are the strongest lineup, but one of definitely top 2, top 3 teams in the league in terms of offense for sure. Defense is a different story, though. You guys are gonna have to prove me wrong, though, and I think it's gonna be interesting, and you definitely could. I don't know if I'm gonna go as low as Morty, just because of the fact you have the best center fielder in the game, and then you have Shikalo next to him, who has proven he could play the outfield. You have pieces. I'll give you I'll give you a
He
6.
had a
Yeah.
really great outfielder. He had Pardes.
Yeah, he had Pardes, but Shikalo can play it too. I mean, obviously,
FYI,
Shikalo.
this
Whatever.
this
6, yeah.
outfield is literally the outfield that won the World Series last year. Just Joey Batesh replacing me, and essentially he's a better fielder than me in the outfield. So it's pretty much the same
Yeah,
team as last year.
Shikalo is the only member of this outfield that you had on that last year's outfield.
Kemi was an outfielder too.
Right, but you have him here at short center.
Yeah, but I mean, short center, left field, same thing.
Okay.
Well, you
All
also have versatility, and that I like too. That's why I scored you a little higher on the defense, is because you have versatility to move guys around a little bit. Like you can shift Kemi to the outfield if you wanted to, which is good. And also Saul Mizrahi is a decent outfielder. I've seen him play outfield pretty nice. Nissim Pham also, I think he's a solid first baseman. But you have Stanley. Stanley's also a great first baseman. He's real nice guy, quiet type. Like he's great. Stanley's
I know
piece.
it's like first week, Joey, so I'm not trying to light too much of a fire under you guys. I think you guys are good. I just want to see the defense do what you say it's going to do.
Listen, this is what I need. Last year was a C-. The C- team won the champ, so I'm down.
But you did a lot better on the offense. That's like a B+ out here I gave you.
I bet. Let's do it.
All right, awesome. Anything else?
Excited to see you guys out there. Thank you, Joey, for joining.
Thank you for having me. Have a great night. Looking
right,
forward to winning the trip again, guys.
Yeah,
I hope you do.
Yeah.
See you.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.